Still don't believe me? You will.
Bartknocker. Welcome back to the Demented Collective. As always, I'm Gary.
I'm Dave.
And today we are reviewing episode 6 of Eerie, Indiana. Just say no to fun.
First aired October 27th, 1991. So remember last week how I was saying, why didn't they save the Halloween episode, America's Scariest Home Video, for 4 days before Halloween? This one aired 4 days before Halloween.
They should have flipped it.
They should have flipped it. That's what I was thinking.
Seriously. This one was... I don't know.
It's not the best, but it's not bad.
No, it's still better than the ATM and...
The Losers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was that 3 and 4? Episode 3 and 4? It's better than that. Yeah. So we got that going for us.
So I guess this is what? Top 3 of the bottom 3?
Yeah.
For us?
Sure. It's right in the middle so far.
Oh, okay.
I'd put it. Yeah. Marshall and Simon are surprised to find that instead of detention, they get sent to have an eye test. ...
Dun, dun, dun.
What's going on with that eye test? Directed by Brian Spicer. He did the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie in 95.
The one with the ooze dude?
Whatever the first one was.
I have no idea.
The original Mighty Morphin movie. 95.
I think that was 95 because that came out in theaters when I was a kid.
Right.
That was... No.
It was the first one. I don't know what to tell you. Elektra. Do you remember Elektra, the superhero? Jennifer Garner.
Oh, yeah.
And it bombed.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
That kind of killed his movie directing career.
So he did that one?
Yeah.
Oh, bro. Yeah.
He's been directing TV ever since.
And that one was... Even Jennifer Garner, and I mean, dude, like... I love Jennifer Garner.
Sure, everyone does.
She's a great actress.
Alias was a good show, yeah.
Yeah.
Written by the same guys.
Yeah.
I think they're writing all of them. Guest stars Lucy Lee Flippin as Nurse Nancy. She was in Rat Race. The John Cleese one.
Yeah. So?
Not one of the mains.
Okay.
Yeah. Earth Girls Are Easy.
Okay, is that the one with
Jeff Goldblum is in
Jeff
that?
Goldblum. Yeah. It had a couple of other big hits, big hitters in that one.
Yeah.
You were not joking. That one did come out in 95.
Yeah.
Roy Schneike. How did I?
Roy Brocksmith as Principal Togar. Total Recall.
The original with Schwarzenegger, I'm guessing.
Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey and Tango Cash.
Okay.
None of these folks had any leads. They're always backups or backup people, that sort of thing.
Yeah, they didn't have quite the guest power in this one, I think, as some of the other episodes.
Yeah, I mean, the nurse... Well, we'll get to the nurse once we get to her part, but yeah.
You don't hit women.
That's very true.
Oh, wait, that sounds terrible. I'm laughing. Moving on. We can edit that out, right?
I can.
But you're not going to.
Not going to.
Jerk.
Yeah. So let's get into it. The boys play a prank on Marshall's dad.
Mm-hmm.
Then all three of them.
Yeah, I love how the dad's like, seriously, no one else's kid's like this. Oh, your mother's coming. Let's get her.
Yeah, let's prank your mom. So they prank the mom, and then mom wants to get in on it.
Yeah,
and
mom,
they prank
Cindy. Again, it's like, seriously, boys, Edgar, you're seriously like chastising the kid, Simon and Marshall, and then chastising her husband, and then, the sister I hear the sister come, and then she jumps in on it. It's like, hey, man on the totem pole.
And then she says, all right, that means war. Now, see, that doesn't play out in this episode. I wanted to see that play out.
Exactly.
So I wonder if there's they had to cut footage for time, that sort of thing.
Probably,
They have wiggle room, though. I was looking at the times of the episodes. This is one of the shorter ones.
Yeah, they could have, but I don't know if it didn't play where. But I don't know. But yeah, I literally opened up first thing I wrote down on that little scene was family fun. That's great.
Yeah.
Reminds me of a slightly more PG version of My Family.
And okay. So did you catch the name of their junior high that they go to?
BS something.
B.F. Skinner Junior High. B.F. Skinner was a psychologist known for sometimes extreme laboratory methods of elicited controlled responses to prove that free will was an illusion. and that all behavior was actually the result of conditioning.
Is he the one that, even when changing his own child's diaper or anything like that, he would wear like an emotionless mask, trying to and tickle the kid and all this other stuff? Like there was this psychologist that wanted to know if that was the case. Yeah, they would literally could somehow talked his wife into wearing this like creepy ass like blank face style mask, trying to see if. Is laughter learned, or is it, or smiling learned, or is it something that...
What a weirdo.
I know, right? And
oh, wow. I don't know if that's him. I just look, he started the theory of negative reinforcement and positive reinforcement and that sort of thing.
Okay, well, I mean, yeah,
he has a theory named after him, as the Skinner theory or something like that. Anyways.
Dirty.
Yeah. Dimsdale, the bully.
Mm-hmm.
Steals their gum, and it's prank gum.
Oh, yeah, and they're like, you don't want it. It's like, I think I want it.
Now you're addicted to heroin.
I feel so cold.
Yeah, that's right.
That was joke gum.
What do you mean?
Now you're addicted to heroin.
I'm cold.
They get in trouble. The principal sees it or whatever, and they get them to have their eyes checked for some reason.
Yeah, so it's kind of a weird punishment.
What they were saying earlier in the episode, that weird stuff in Eerie finds them.
Yeah.
They don't go out searching for it. It just comes to them for some reason.
Case in point.
Exactly. But I think that's interesting for further episodes. That's why weird stuff's happening. It finds them.
Dun, dun, dun.
Bully gets his eyes examined, and they're expecting a beat down.
Yeah.
What do they get?
And then all of a sudden... I'm sorry that I tried to pick a fight with you. I hope you can forgive me.
Very kind and all that, yeah. Nurse Nancy calls in Simon. Mm-hmm. And, okay, so Nurse Nancy has a face like a catcher's mitt. You notice this thing? This thing, her face is huge. Like, her jaw, that is a handsome woman.
Oh, yeah, there you go. She was attractive for a 90s woman.
No, she wasn't. For a 90s woman, Jennifer Aniston was attractive for a 90s woman.
I forgot about it.
Any of the Friends
Okay,
women.
so she was handsome for a 90s woman.
She was handsome for a 90s woman.
Oh, yeah.
Handsome. Simon comes out. He's wearing the glasses. And he's acting spacey.
I need to improve my grades.
Something's not right with Simon.
Just because you got glasses on doesn't mean you need to be a nerd. Dork.
Yeah, the heck. Stereotypes. Marshall hides behind the door.
I'm dumb as shit.
And she doesn't call him in.
No. Oh, I guess you're next. Self-roast.
Yeah. All the kids with glasses are like zombies. They use the word zombies.
Yeah, literally. The guy that...
The store owner?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I don't know. I didn't bother looking into him. I looked at his...
like knockoff Stephen King.
Yeah, I looked at stuff that he'd done and was, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I did double take because at first I was like, Stephen King? No, it's not Stephen King.
No.
Like a young Stephen King from like a Creep Show.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the plant one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. But again, it was like at first glance.
So Marshall and the store teller, they open a safe with the classic GM 2020s glasses with the fake nose and the eyebrows. Mm-hmm. It's theorized
tiny little mustache
that they're called the GM 2020s because Groucho Marx. Yeah.
Yep.
And then 2020 vision. But
yeah.
Groucho Marx had the giant eyebrows and the big nose and all that.
Yeah. In fact, I mean, like a lot of things I've literally heard those called at some points. I don't know if you have, but like Groucho glasses.
Probably 40 years ago.
I mean, at one point, when they were all the rage because
40 years
like
ago.
the
30 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
that was not a fun thing for me as a kid. None of my friends wore those things. They weren't funny.
No.
The glasses and yeah. So he shows them to Simon, and Simon's busting up. Like, this wouldn't be funny to me.
I'm expecting something. I remember watching this as a kid, and I was expecting something like, yeah, and his glasses, and I'm like,
uh-huh.
No.
That's it. They're just glasses, a fake nose, and eyebrows.
Dude,
whatever. They're going. I mean, if you look at the ages of like the director and the writers and stuff,
yeah,
they were probably born in the 60s or something
Yeah, one
at the
of
time.
those-
So they would have been 30s, 40s, writing and
when those
directing.
first came out, probably like, yeah, those are hilarious.
Right.
I was like, well, dude, I mean, grow up in my era when, you know, you have a cousin who literally lights his own crotch on fire as a birthday gift for you for shits
Yeah.
and giggles.
This is back when they had one TV in the house, if they were lucky, and it was black and white.
And you had to use a pair of pliers because the knob fell off and you couldn't find it.
I think that happened to everyone back then.
Same. I've been there.
Uh,
I mean, it was when they were cotton color, but I've been there. Or you had to use like a pencil to get in the little, you know, because the button fell off.
I don't know if I ever had to do that.
Oh, it sucks, bro.
Oh, okay. Simon recounts what happened in the eye exam.
Mm-hmm.
And
then gets hypnotized.
Yeah, stuff flashing at him, hypnotizing. So this reminded me of Clockwork Orange,
Yeah.
just made for kids because you can't.
Yeah, I mean,
the
you
stuff
can't
like
do
that.
that
Yeah.
to children. I mean, what's that actor's name again?
Who?
Clockwork Orange dude? Christopher McDowell?
I don't know.
Malcolm McDowell. I'm pretty sure it's Malcolm McDowell.
No, it's not Malcolm.
Are you sure?
No way, that's Malcolm McDowell.
I'm 93% sure. It's like mind-bogglingly
I
surprising.
want to fight you that it's Malcolm McDowell. It's not Malcolm McDowell. Malcolm McDowell at the time was doing Caligula. There's no way. I'm gonna keep going though.
Okay,
You
keep
figure that out.
going. I'm pulling this up.
Um,
if you know, comment. Oh, I was like,
They talk about going undercover.
fight me, mother.
That's Malcolm McDowell.
That's Malcolm McDowell.
He was in A Clockwork Orange.
He was a Clockwork Orange. He was the lead in A Clockwork Orange.
Wow. Okay.
And Clockwork, yeah. You know what I mean? Like that's the part where it's like it was surprising.
Huh.
Like, comment, subscribe, click the notification button.
Yeah, do that.
Tangent.
We'll
sign
move
off.
on.
Malcolm McDowell
The boys decide to go undercover
as Malcolm McDowell.
as Malcolm. Yeah. But Nurse Nancy calls Simon and hypnotizes again.
He hypnotizes him.
It's kind of that Manchurian Candidate thing. She says a phrase like "Don't have fun" or whatever it is.
I'm getting fed up with this orgasm.
Huh? Marshall, they go. You know, Marshall catches on that Simon is hypnotized. Like he's getting his eyes now checked. Simon told Nancy about the plan, so Nancy's in on it. Marshall puts the funny glasses on, and it breaks Simon out. Mm-hmm. And then he puts the funny glasses on the nurse, and she's in the chair.
They get her into the chair,
Uh-huh.
and then they hypnotize her, and say every single time you hear, or when you hear the phrase "womp womp a doo dump,"
Yeah.
you will laugh hysterically.
Uh-huh.
And then and then they hypnotize her, and then they both go "womp womp a doo dump" into her ear, and she starts laughing hysterically, and then they put the glasses on her, and then she ends up inadvertently breaking the hypnosis on the other people because they break in or
Yeah.
they get into the office and they're like, "Nurse so and so," and she's like, "Ha ha ha, womp womp a doo dump," and
Yeah.
they're like, "Ha ha 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 ha." And I mean, not gonna lie, you know, if I was,
What?
I don't know if I'm allowed to say that on YouTube platform.
I don't know.
Stoned?
Yeah, you can say stone.
Oh, okay, yeah. If I was stoned, I'd probably find it slightly more enjoyable.
Okay.
Like, womp womp a doo dump.
So the zombie glasses go into the evidence locker. Mm-hmm. And then Nurse Nancy goes to Canada.
Yeah, because he said, laugh all your
Americans.
way to Alaska, what was it? Or
The Antarctic or something like
Antarctic,
that.
yeah.
Antarctica or something like that, yeah.
Because if she had if it was, that's just cruel, man. She's never going to get to the Antarctic.
Right. I don't think you can drive there.
If she at least got to Alaska, then it would, be, she was at least halfway there at that point.
Right. And
There's
that's it
something I'm
for
not
that
good at
episode.
Yeah.
So, as we were talking at the beginning, we kind of just put it in the middle.
It's not the best, not the worst.
It's not the worst. It's an average episode.
I literally got like two
It's
things
worth
that
a
were done
watch.
for it.
I'd say watch it. Yeah. I do know that our next, at least 4 episodes are going to be bangers.
Yeah.
So the next 4 for sure. So be sure to come back for that.
Oh, yeah. Next week when we do Hard on a Chain, episode 7.
Yeah, with who? Danielle Harris.
Yeah.
You guys know who Danielle Harris is? You might. Yeah.
Yeah. And if you don't, shame on you.
Yeah. And if you don't, come back next week and we'll tell you.
Yeah. And shame on you.
Yeah. And that's it for this week's Eerie, Indiana episode.
Yeah.
Episode 6.
Yeah. Episode 6, Just Say No to Fun. Yeah. Well, stay demented.